Losing a loved one is difficult, and today two sisters are sharing their thoughts on their sibling gone too soon. KELOLAND's Lauren Solich brings you this emotional story with an important message.
Benjamin Ashley was just a gentle soul.
He was always just making the funniest jokes and just so lighthearted and nice to everybody.
Sisters Jessica Robbins and Emily Cooner are talking about their sibling, Benjamin Ashley Nelson, who died by suicide at the age of just 26.
My sibling was also transgender and possibly gender fluid. And, you know, there's a lot of narrow boxes that you're put into when you get a label, and those labels just didn't fit. And, you know, I think there was a lot of struggle.
Benjamin Ashley went by the preferred pronouns of they, them, and theirs.
I guess, you know, people may have an issue with that, you know, that it wasn't a female pronoun or that sort of thing, but anyone that would actually know Benjamin Ashley would know that it's, there's more to it than just a label or a pronoun.
And for the sisters, the qualities and notes that made up Benjamin Ashley were definitely more than just a label or a pronoun.
Their whole life was music. Everything, you know, it revolved around guitars and writing music and friends that were into music as well.
In Benjamin Ashley's obituary, written by the family, there is a call to action reminding others to send a little extra love to those who need it.
It doesn't matter what it is. People just need to be kind to one another and understanding. And I think if there was more of that, I think that maybe we would have Benjamin Ashley here today.
The sisters also want to remind others that simply reaching out can make a huge impact.
Especially if they're suicidal. If you know any of that, reach out and tell them your concerns. Like, name it. Ask them if they're having those thoughts of suicide, because the more people talk about it, I think, I mean, hopefully it'll help someone. Hopefully it'll help other people to not feel as stigmatized. Because I just wish I could have done something, and hopefully this will help.
In Brandon, Lauren Solich, KELOLAND News.
The sisters told us about an organization in Oregon named Don't Give Up Signs, which works to bring awareness to suicide and remind people of their worth and to not give up. We provide a link to that organization's website in this story at KELOLAND.com. We've also provided the contact information for the National Suicide Hotline.